Can a blind person see what many cannot? Let's discover what a blind man saw that the disciples could not. Let's see what happened to the blind son of Timaeus after Jesus came in Mark 10. Now they came to Jericho. As he went out of Jericho with his disciples and a great multitude, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the road begging. Jericho is one of the oldest inhabited cities in the world. It's a city of palms and springs, with around 3,000 inhabitants. The son of Timaeus may have become a member of the early church. In contrast to the disciples asking for positions of honor, the blind man only wanted mercy. Then Jesus came. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Are we blind to some things in our lives? Do we criticize those who break the letter of the law while we break the spirit in our hearts? Haven't we all pointed the finger of accusation, with 3 pointing back at us, and a thumb pointing up at God, who's merciful to all? Then Jesus came. The son of Timaeus cried, "Have mercy on me," echoing many psalms. University of Montreal Laboratory of Auditory Neuroscience Research suggests that a blind person's brain is rewired to heighten sound and touch. So blind people often see what sighted people cannot. Blind people are careful with their possessions, yet blind Bart threw his cloak aside. Why? He had desire and faith to receive his sight. Then many warned him to be quiet, but he cried out all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." James and John competed for positions of power, blind to what godly leadership's all about. Bartimaeus' blindness was only physical. Theirs was spiritual. He cried out for deliverance. They just wanted him to be quiet. Jesus tells them to call him and tells him that his faith has healed him. A servant of God cannot schedule the cries of the needy. Are we sometimes like the disciples, spiritually blind to the needs of others? Then Jesus came. So Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. Then they called the blind man, saying to him, "Be of good cheer, rise, he's calling you." And throwing aside his garment, he rose and came to Jesus. So Jesus answered and said to him, "What do you want me to do for you?" The blind man said to him, "Rabboni, that I may receive my sight." Then Jesus said to him, "Go your way, your faith has made you well." And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the road. The blind man was ignored. He was destitute. Then Jesus came, and everything changed. Another time, an insane man living in a graveyard found no help. Then Jesus came. Another time, a leper, a man with an incurable disease, cried in torment. Then Jesus came. Our world doesn't care, but Jesus came into our world to save everyone who freely chooses him. When Jesus comes, the tempter's power is broken. When Jesus comes, the tears are wiped away. He takes the gloom and fills the life with glory, for all is changed when Jesus comes to stay.